See this question. In right triangle ABC, right angle at C, M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB, C is joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM equal to CM, point D is joined to point B. Show that triangle AMC congruence to triangle BMD. Okay. Students, now see this question. Right angle at C. So, the angle of C, that is 90 degree. Right angle means 90 degree. Okay. Then M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. So, here the M is midpoint. Okay. So, C is joined to M and produced to a point D. Okay. So, C is joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM equal to CM. So, students listen carefully, which is given DM equal to CM. Okay. Point D is joined to point B. Okay. Point D is joined to point B. Then show that triangle AMC congruence to triangle BMD. Okay. Now see this figure carefully. You know that very well. M is midpoint of AB, DM equal to CM and angle C equal to 90 degree, which is given. Okay. Now let's prove one by one. Okay. The first one, triangle ABC congruence to triangle BMD. Now see the given part. We are going to use this given part to prove this. Okay. Now you just concentrate on the triangle AMC and triangle BMD. Okay. In this triangle, you have to prove that congruence. So now just you write in triangle AMC and triangle DMB. Okay. Here DM equal to BC. Is it? That is given. So just to mention it at first. DM equal to CM given. Okay. Then you know that very well. If two lines intersect in a common point, then which will create an vertically opposite angles. That vertically opposite angles are equal, is it? So angle BMD equal to angle AMC because that is vertically opposite angle. Okay, so just to mention that second step, angle AMC equal to angle BMD. The reason is vertically opposite angles. Okay. So students be careful. One side over, then angle also over. The next, you know that very well. M is a midpoint of AB. So midpoint means which will divide the line into two equal parts. Is it? So AM equal to BM. Because the reason midpoint. M is the midpoint of AB. Okay. So you can say that these two triangles are congruent by using the rule side angle side. Okay. So triangle AMC congruence to triangle BMD because of the rule side angle side. Okay. So just mention that condition SAS near to this step. Okay. So first part over. Now second part. Angle DBC is a right angle. Okay. Now see this figure. This is angle DBC. You have to show that this angle is 90 degree. Okay. We proved already triangle AMC congruence to triangle BMD by the rule side angle side. Is it? Now you just see this figure. DB and AC is a parallel line. DC is a transversal. So you can say that the alternate angles are equal. So angle ACM equal to angle BDM because that is alternate interior angles. Okay, so just concentrate on the parallel line DB and AC and the transversal DC. From that you can say that alternate angles are equal. Okay, otherwise you can use the rule CPCT because already we proved triangle DMB and AMC, that is congruence, so corresponding parts are equal, right? Then these are also alternate interior angles. Therefore, DB parallel to AC. Okay, so DB and AC parallel line, DC is a transversal, the alternate angles are equal. You can use this condition, otherwise you can use that CPCT condition. Okay. Next, you know that very well angle C equal to 90 degree, which is from given, right? Okay. Now you just concentrate parallel line BD and AC. Here the BC is a transversal, right? So in a parallel line DB and AC, BC is a transversal. You know that very well. Here angle B and angle C, that is consecutive angle. So sum of two consecutive angle equal to 180 degree. So just to mention that angle DBC plus angle C equal to 180 degree. Sum of two consecutive angle equal to 180 degree. So consecutive angles, otherwise co-interior angles, both are equal. Okay. From this step, you can find the value of angle DBC. Angle DBC equal to 90 degree. Angle C equal to 90 degree. So just substitute that 90 degree equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now angle DBC equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So angle DBC equal to 90 degree. That's it. We proved. So angle DBC is a right angle. So second part also over. Okay students. Then third part. This is a third part. You have to prove triangle DBC congruence to triangle ACB. Okay. Now see this figure. You have to prove triangle DBC congruence to triangle ACB. Here we can use that part 1 and also part 2. Okay. In triangle DBC and triangle ACB, DB equal to AC because in part 1 we proved that triangle AMC and DMB, that is congruent. So by using that you can say that DB equal to AC. Okay, because that both triangles are congruent, so you can say DB equal to AC by using the condition CPCT. Okay, corresponding parts are equal in congruent triangle. The next. So first part over. The next, the angle part. You know that very well, angle B and angle C equal, is it? So angle DBC equal to angle ACB. Both 90 degree. Okay. Now, so one side over, one angle over. The next third part, BC equal to CB. Okay, because that is a common side of both the triangle. So BC equal to CB, just to mention that as common. So from this three step you can say that triangle DBC congruence to triangle ACB by using the rule side angle side. Now part 4, CM equal to 1 by 2 into AB. Okay. You know that very well. Triangle DBC congruence to triangle ACB by using the rule SAS, which means side angle side. Okay. So you can say that all the side and angles in this triangles are equal. Here DC and AB, that is the corresponding side. So that should be equal by using the rule CPCT. See this figure, the midpoint M divides the line DC into two equal parts, right? So you can write DC equal to DM plus MC. So DM plus MC equal to AB. Otherwise CM plus DM equal to AB. That's your wish, no problem. Okay. Now the next step. DM equal to CM. Okay, so I'm just mentioning that CM plus CM. I'm mentioning DM as CM. Okay, because both are equal. So CM plus CM equal to AB. CM plus CM equal to 2CM equal to AB. From that, you can say CM equal to 1 by 2 into AB. Okay, that's it. CM equal to 1 by 2 into AB. So fourth part over. That's it.